Could Caleb Downs be a Heisman finalist in 2025? Because I asked you guys for bold predictions for the upcoming college football season, and you told me he will be. So what we do here is we rate these predictions on a boldness scale from 1 to 10 and then talk about why, and I'm going to tell you this is a 10. Here's the thing about winning the Heisman as a defender. Unless it's a really down year, to even be a finalist, you need to get the ball in your hands, and you need to do it a lot. For example, in 2021, Aiden Hutchinson was able to be a finalist without getting the ball a lot. That's because it was a real down year for candidates for the Heisman Trophy. But he did have extreme production, and he made it crystal clear he was the best pass rusher in the entire country, and Caleb Downs is probably the best safety, but production-wise, we don't really see it. In his entire career, he has 5 turnovers forced. That is 2 interceptions and 1 forced fumble at Alabama, and then 2 interceptions this year at Ohio State. If you're a defensive back and you aren't going to play offense, to be in the Heisman conversation, you need to be phenomenal, and 2 interceptions is not going to cut it. We're talking about we need 7, 8, 9 to be in the conversation. If your counter to that is, well, I think he's going to play offense, then that's great, but it's pretty crowded over there, so I don't see him getting a ton of time. Talking about a receiving core that has Jeremiah Smith, Carnell Tate, Brandon Ennis, Bryson Rogers, Mylan Graham. The running back room, they're really high on James Peoples, and they're bringing in CJ Donaldson from West Virginia, so I don't see where there's a ton of room for Caleb Downs' production on offense. So overall, Caleb Downs is a great player, there's no doubt about it, but he doesn't take the ball away enough, even if that's because they're avoiding him, and he doesn't play offense, so it's going to be really tough for him to get in that Heisman conversation.